Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to an episode of R.C.W. Top 10. We are here. Sorry, this is probably going to be recorded a little late, but I got the top 10. Well, this is actually a top 15 superstars of 2000 and, 13 to 15. And we're doing it top 15 in spite of the fact that we do it Power 15 every week. So, let's get to number 10 in just a minute. To clarify, this is accomplishments. Hardcores do not count because, well, that changes by the day. And if we were, record this maybe Tuesday last week, it would update quite drastically. Possibly even having someone get an extra whole point, which could put them up a rank, and then we'd have to update the list, and it'd be inaccurate, and people would flip out. So we're not counting hardcores. And this is up to date, and we were gonna upload it last weekend. I think we said that, but this weekend felt more appropriate as it is after the R.C.W. Royal Rumble. So all points will be counted. My apologies for anyone that wins European. If Maxer is to retain, good for him. Whoever wins it, should Maxer not retain, then apologies. This will be made some other time. Anyway, let's get to number 10. Coming in at number 15. I know I said number 10, but oh well. I'm just going to get so used to this that I'm not actually going to be able to remember it. So coming in at number 15 is Kyrie Irving. Painful cool dude. Naruto Uzumaki. Legend Crusher, and Y3. Now, for the time being, they're all tied at just a little under double digits. Now, they all have something in their careers that was a special defining moment for them, some bigger than others. Two of them are longest reigning, and Kyrie could soon become the longest reigning NXT champion if he is to defend this week. Well, the longest reigning weekly defending, because the longest just in general defended like once every month and a half, so we don't really recognize that as a long reign. So coming in at number 15 is Painful, Kyrie, Y3, Naruto, and Legend. Coming in at number 14, once again we have a tie. We have a tie between Hungry Sniper Fish, Generations 000 or 0001, whichever one you prefer, Kendall 1056, and Maxer 70. Now they're all tied at just under it's between the 12 and 17 point line, but their skill really makes up for the gap in between, so we put them all at 14, and that should make for the last tie that's over 4 people. Hungry Sniperfish is an Intercontinental, United States, and a Tag Team Champion. Generations is an Intercontinental, World Tag Team Cruiserweight Champion. Kendall is a World Tag Team Champion and a 3-time Cruiserweight Champion. Maxer is a 2-time European Champion and is a World Tag Team Champion. Coming in at number 13 is Evenborn Sport 1234, or I Sporticus, and Mater the Great 123. Mater is a 2-time United States Champion, a Cruiserweight Champion, I do believe, and a World Tag Team Champion. Evenborn. Sorry, this episode's going to be confusing. Evenborn is a 3-time Cruiserweight Champion, is a Tag Team Champion. Sport is a Royal Rumble winner, a European Champion, and a 3-time Divas, along with the longest reigning Divas Champion. They are all tied at just under 20 points, just barely getting above the 14 rank. So yeah, it's even Sport and Mater coming in at just under 20 points for number 13. Coming in at number 12 is the first rank that we have only one person. It is Create Jacob. He is a 1-time Road WWE Champion, a 1-time Intercontinental Champion, a 1-time Tag Team Champion, a 1-time Cruiserweight, the longest reigning, a 1-time European Champion. And yeah, he's been here since the start, so he's had a good deal of his accomplishments happen before and after the new year of 2015 and 14. So Create Jacob comes in at number 12. Dash Olgie Nigel, dash Aiden English, dash USA Dude, dash Exotic Steel, dash Ricky Green, dash Yuns, dash Aiden Dillon. So many accounts. Coming in at number 11 is Flakuchu Mem, 2 NXT rookies with each other at the same time. And Rabid Cool, tough guy who made his debut, I do believe, around the Payback season of Rooney, stuff like that, you know what I mean. So we got Flakuchu, a world heavyweight and intercontinental cruiserweight tag team, longest reigning tag team, as well as being a cruiser, a triple crown champion is what I meant to say. Thank you. Mem is a two-time Raw WWE champion, a two-time NXT, getting the most reigns for both Raw WWE and NXT, and yeah, he was a European champion. Rabid, the current cruiserweight champion, held it 2 times, a European champion, a United States champion, a Royal Rumble victor, and I think I already said tag team champion, but if I didn't, he's a tag team champion. All those tied up for exactly 34 points each. Coming in at number 10 is Flame321 on his own. Now, last time he was tied at the 9th with Create Jacob, but due to the fact that he was World Heavyweight Champion, bumped him up 1 World Championship from last year because that happened in 2013, and this is an all-around counter. So he comes in at number 10 this time around, moving actually down 1 from last top 10 of just 2014, but nevertheless, he is a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion, an Intercontinental Champion, a Tag Team Champion, and a World Tag Team Champion. Quite accomplished, and that doesn't even include the fact that he was a massive legend in the Raw WWE, but this is just for R.C.W. Coming in at number 9 is Ranger 92, one of R.C.W's original few. It's basically like saying he's from the Attitude Era in current day WWE. Anyway, the man had exactly 40 points, which just barely gets him above Flame321, but nevertheless gets him above Flame321. He is a 1-time World Heavyweight Champion, a 1-time United States, a 2-time Intercontinental, a 1-time World Tag Team. I do believe that puts him in the fact that he is now a Triple Crown champion. Yes, it makes him a Triple Crown champion. He is the longest reigning champion for the Hardcore Championship. Now, I know I said Hardcore didn't count, but it's also the fact that he has the longest reign. So we're not counting individual reigns, we're just counting records in that division. So, coming in at about 40 points is Ranger 92 at number 9. Coming in at number 8. Well, coming in at number 8 is Agent and King. Those two tied last week, and they tied this week because they both came from 2014 and won all their accomplishments that they have to this current day from 2014. So nothing changed in that regard, except for the fact that they moved down about 2 ranks because there's a lot more increases due to 2013 and a little bit from 2014 or 15. So Agent is a Raw WWE champion, a 2-time Intercontinental champion, the ultimate legend in the Intercontinental division. He is a tag team champion. He was going to be a world tag team champion, quite likely, but that doesn't count towards this list, so why I said it is beyond me. I believe he's a 2-time Cruiserweight champion, if my list says correctly, but I'm not really reading off the list. I'm trying to remember it, so don't blame me. Hashtag no hate zone. Yeah, he's a 2-time Cruiserweight champion, a 1-time European champion, and he is also a Triple Crown champion. You take that up to Creative for Life or King Gunna, who is a 1-time World Heavyweight Champion, a 1-time Raw WWE Champion, a 2-time Intercontinental Champion, a Tag Team Champion, a World Tag Team Champion, your current World Tag Team Champion, just in case that notes for anything, a Cruiserweight Champion, and that is all. So coming in at a tied of number 8 is Agent and King. Coming in at number 7 is Ness. Now, the reason that this could shock a few people that went inactive or maybe around the Payback season is because Ness had absolutely, well, no, I'm going to put a risk on saying absolutely, but barely anything prior to Payback, and then boom, he won the World Heavyweight Money in the Bank case, making him a Mr. Money in the Bank. He cashed in that case to become a World Heavyweight Champion, and just prior the pay-per-view at King of the Ring would win the Raw WWE Championship, making him a 2-time World Champion, a Mr. Money in the Bank, and that put him quite up there exponentially, along with being a 3-time Cruiserweight champion. Just all that adds up to give him about a little under 50 points. Coming in at number 6 is two competitors quite equal in skill and exactly equal in accomplishments. Not the same accomplishments, but equal in accomplishments. It is Menace320 and Dean Ambrose Maniac, Rockstar 1011, Butchie Teen Beach Movie, or Beast Mode's Activated, whichever you remember him by. Anyway, Menace is a 2-time Road WWE champion, a 3-time United States, the longest reigning United States. He is a World Tag Team Champion. He is a European champion, and he is a Triple Crown champion. Dean has the exact same amount of points, but different championships. He's a World Heavyweight champion, a 3-time United States champion, a Tag Team champion. He is a 3-time Cruiserweight champion. No, sorry, that's incorrect. A 4-time Cruiserweight champion, my apologies. A Triple Crown champion, and a Mr. Money in the Bank. Now, while those are different championships, they both added up to 56 points exactly. Just thought you should know. Coming in at number 5 is Ethan JB6. Now, he was high on last week's list at number 4, and his point total gets higher, but there's people above him who accomplished more in 2013, but his accomplishments in 2013 bumped him up in the points, and he completely annihilated by about 15 points, the ranks below him. He's a 1-time R.C.W. champion, a 2-time World Heavyweight champion, a 1-time Road WWE, United States, Intercontinental, 2-time Tag Team, a Triple Crown champion, and a King of the Ring, the one, the only Mr. King of the Ring. Batting him up just a little tiny bit over 70 points is Ethan JB6 at number 5. Coming in at number 4 is a Mr. Flames Dude 44. Now, he was not very high on last week's list, or not last week, like 2 weeks ago, I think it was. Anyway, last time's list when he was number 11, but now he skyrockets to number 4, and I think you all know why. Because back in 2013, he actually accomplished stuff because he went inactive in 2014 and hasn't done actually any show appearances this year. So everything he did happened in 2013 with very, very, very few exceptions. So Flames Dude is a 2-time R.C.W. champion, a 2-time World Heavyweight champion, a 2-time Intercontinental champion, a 4-time Tag Team champion. He is a Triple Crown champion, the first ever, although that's not relevant, just thought it's an interesting fact. He has the most Intercontinental championships, and he has, he no longer has the most World Heavyweight reigns, even for a tie. So that is Flames Dude 44, coming in at 75 points. I'm kind of giving you some points now. Coming in at number 3. Now, the reason that this man passes by Flames, and he only passes by him by about 3 points, is because he was also a little bit active during 2014. And by a little bit, I mean more so towards the early, he was pretty active. So it is Viper RKO 101, the ultimate legend in the Hall of Fame. He is a 1-time R.C.W. champion. He's a 5-time United States champion, getting the most reigns for that, a 1-time Intercontinental champion, a 3-time Tag Team champion, a 3-time European champion, getting the most reigns in that division, a 1-time Cruiserweight champion. He is a Triple Crown champion. And yeah, that brings him up to about 78 points, Viper RKO 101. Coming in at number 2, probably fairly likely, is Eddie Armour 9373. And like last time, I do believe he quite demolished a lot of people in points. One second, let me just find his points number. He has 99 points to Viper RKO's 78. He's a 3-time World Heavyweight champion. He's a United States champion. He's a 4-time Tag Team champion, a 3-time World Tag Team champion, a European champion, a 2-time Cruiserweight champion. He's a Triple Crown champion. He is the longest reigning in one title. He has 2 things for the most championships. And just all around, he has a lot of things, along with being an Elimination Chamber winner. That's Eddie Armour at just a tiny bit under 100 points. And coming in at number 1, this one's probably going to be pretty long, so I apologize just in advance for a really long top 10, but if you stick through it, hey, your attention span's like second to none, best in the world. So, coming in at number 1, this should not come to any surprise, is Brooke and Kids at well over 100 points each. Kids being a 4-time R.C.W. champion, a 1-time World Heavyweight, a 1-time Road WWE United States Tag Intercontinental, a 6-time Tag Team Champion, a 3-time World Tag Team Champion, a 3-time European Champion, a 3-time Cruiserweight Champion, a 1-time Divas Champion, please don't ask how, cry, a 1-time Grand Slam Champion, well, one of 2 Grand Slam Champions, a longest reigning 3 separate titles, along with the R.C.W. being the longest reign of all time, having 3 separate occasions of having the most championships, and is an Elimination Chamber victor. Brooke is a 1-time World Heavyweight, 1-time Road WWE, a 2-time United States, 2-time Intercontinental, a 1-time Tag Team, a 4-time World Tag Team, having the most reigns in that, a European Champion, a 5-time Cruiserweight Champion, a 5-time Divas Champion, is a Grand Slam champion, has 2 separate occasions of being the longest reigning champion, and 4 separate occasions of having the most reigns in a championship, which could come to a surprise to many. That's Kids Rock 4 and Brooke at number 1 at well over 100 points. Now, before I cue the outro that I record and just put at the end of every video, I'd like to sincerely apologize for a long top 10, and for anyone that didn't make it so high on the list as so much they thought so. Yes, that was grammatically correct, and it really didn't sound like it, so just give me more ideas for top 10s, till I don't know when. I think I'm on like my 3rd day, so it's going to be about another 5 or 6 days until Brooke comes back. So a lot of this may be delayed, a lot of this may be misdone, so my apologies. She does do a lot of the work on the R.C.W. network, so just anytime something's done on the R.C.W. network, try not to give credit towards anyone but her, because she puts a lot of work and a lot of her personal time into making sure that the R.C.W. network is active, is daily, and is to your enjoyment. So just, I don't know, send Brooke a message saying thanks. I don't know what else to say. So anyway, cue the cliche outro.